At the Clatsop County Jail, Jake Fratelli, played by Robert Davi, tricks a prison guard and escapes jail. His brother Francis Fratelli, played by Joe Pantoliano, and his mother Mama Ma Fratelli, played by Ann Ramsey, helps him. Facing foreclosure of their homes in the Goondocks area of Astoria to an expanding country club, Mikey Walsh, played by Sean Astin, tries deluding himself into preferring the move as his brother Brand Walsh, played by Josh Brolin, works out. The rest of Mikey's friends, the titular Goonies, start showing up at their house. Clark Mouth Devereaux, played by Corey Feldman, Lawrence Chunk Cohen, played by Jeff Cohen, Richard Data Wong, played by Kuhui Kwan. Mickey's and Brandon's mother, Ms. Walsh, stops by the house with Rosalita, a Spanish-speaking woman who is there to help them with packing. The Goonies decide to root around the attic to look at Mikey's dad's stored museum pieces. Up in the attic, they discover pirate memorabilia and artifacts. They come across a 1632 doubloon and an old treasure map purporting to lead to the treasure of legendary pirate One-Eyed Willie, believed to be located somewhere nearby. Mikey considers One-Eyed Willie to be the original Goonie. The Goonies see the treasure as their last chance to save their home. They tie Mikey's older brother Brand to a chair and head to the place the old map shows. Walsh and Rosalita later come home from the grocery store and free Brand. He goes after the Goonies on Data's sister's children's bike.
Cannon Beach. Wait a second. This looks almost identical. The X. Where's the X? The X is here. Hang on. Wait a minute. Oh my God, what is it? Oh my God, I know these rocks. I know where this is. Guys, check it out. I know how to get here. This is Astoria. This is where the rich stuff's buried. Come on, guys. We can go there. We can get the rich stuff.
Jerk alert. I'll tell you what. You go over there and take any 3 candy bars you want.
Toy.
Huh? Any 3 of those candy bars?
$4 in cash.
No, there,
No. How about
No.
$5 in cash?
How about 2 candy bars, a tablet, the Crayolas, and a $1.50 in cash?
I'm trying. Jerk.
Hey, my mom's making a goon pizza tonight.
Cut it out!
Looks like she might be needing some frozen dough.
Let it go, man. Let it go, man.
Do I hear right?
Cut it out.
Do I hear a goonie telling me what to do?
Hey, give that back. That's art you're messing with.
No.
Cut it out. No, Troy, come on.
Don't do it. They just don't make rolling papers like this anymore.
Troy, cut it out. Cut it out. What's going on? Hey, you know, the way you're puffing on that cigarette kind of reminds me of something, you know?
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Time I kissed your mama. Mikey, my ears. Cut it out.
Hey, you little goonie.
Nobody hits my brother except me.
What? I just can't wait until Monday when my father kicks all you trash out in the street where you belong. While you Goonies are piling all your stuff into moving vans, I'll be teeing off on what used to be your front lawn. Our court time is now. Come on. Andy!
Thanks, Brand.
Mom's been waiting for you, Mikey. You just blew your whole life, pal. And the rest of you guys, too, you're all history. We don't need friends like you in our lives.
The Goonies use the map to match up their location with Haystack Rock, leading them in the right direction. Brand, meanwhile, encountered Troy Perkins, played by Steve Anton, Andrea, Andy Carmichael, played by Carrie Green, and Stephanie, Steph Steinbrenner, played by Martha Plimpton, who are out for a ride in Troy's Ford Mustang GT. Troy pins Brand's hand to the side of his car and starts driving. Brand ends up going flying on Data's sister's children's bike. Mikey finds that the 3 holes in the doubloon align with the Haystack Rock, the lighthouse, and the Lighthouse Lounge, an abandoned summer restaurant.
Did you bring your binoculars?
Yeah, I bought it with me. I did. It's these spy eyes. It's these spy eyes.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, no, not the creature. Sorry about this. It won't hurt you 5 minutes, okay? Sorry. Oh, no. Creatures of power. Back where you belong. Sorry about that, Mom. Time for the spy eyes. This is number 3. Gotta be. It's working, guys. Working, Mikey. Same.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Data,
I need to work on it. Oh, I should work on it when I go home.
Wait a minute, guys. How do we know that somebody didn't already follow this map and make off with whatever was buried there? Yeah, he's probably right. Come on, guys, let's go.
Get back here.
They might have, but I never heard of anybody finding more stuff than what's already in the museum. Anyway, to grown-ups, this is already worth enough. Some archaeologisticologist finds a map that's a bunch of 100 years old, throws a frame around it, and calls it art. Look at this.
What?
It's just like a Mad Magazine fold-in.
What?
See, look, 1 half, 2 half, together makes a whole. This is a lighthouse here, the rocks, and then the restaurant, which is right above the X. X marks the spot. Well, wait a minute, guys. How are we gonna dig for this stuff? Go up and knock on the door and say, hello, do you mind if we dig up your floor? Nah, of course not. The place is obviously open for business. We can just go in, fake like we're gonna get something to eat, and then join the case.
What? Give me a case to join this.
Yeah, okay.
The boys continue to investigate the building. Inside, they meet the Fratelli crime family, who are using the building as a hideout, the boys' assumption that they were workers at the restaurant. Mikey uses an excuse of needing to use the bathroom to get into the basement. He finds a strange creature chained to a wall by the Fratelli family. Mikey gets scared when he sees creature's face and runs back upstairs, where Brand had arrived to pull the Goonies outside. Steph and Andy suddenly arrive, having apparently ditched Troy. The group go to check out the restaurant again. In the basement, they find a passage to the lower level under the fireplace. They also find a money printing machine and discover that the Fratellis are criminals. The group escapes the Fratellis to the lower level under the fireplace. The Fratellis catch Chuck and imprisoned him with Creature, their hulking, deformed, younger brother Lotney Sloth Fratelli, played by John Matuzak.
Well, Daddy, why don't we start with the Walshes?
I like the way you think, boy. Let's go.
All right.
The Goonies explore the tunnels while Andy starts going insane. The Goonies discover Chester Copperpot's skeleton and a series of booby traps. The Fratellis interrogate Chunk until he reveals where the Goonies have gone, and they go after the Goonies. Chunk is left behind with Sloth, and befriends him. After Sloth frees both of them, Chunk calls the sheriff, who thinks it's another one of Chunk's tall tales. Chunk and Sloth follow the trail of the Fratellis. The Goonies evade several deadly booby traps along the tunnels, while barely staying ahead of the Fratellis. They finally reach the grotto where Willie's pirate ship, the Inferno, is anchored.
Stop it now! What? Come on! I said stop it!
Stop what? I'm not doing anything.
Don't play dumb. I said stop it! Ow! What are you hitting me for? I swear to mouth! I mean, who do you think you are anyway? What?
The group discovers that the ship is filled with treasure, and they start filling their pockets, but Mikey warns them not to take any on a set of scales in front of Willie's skeleton, considering that to be their tribute to him.
You're not so strange. I used to have a snake with 2 heads. Yeah. And I also had this other friend, Joey. He's got this big hairy thing going out of his neck. Yeah, and everybody always makes fun of it. So he only goes out to play at night. But you only like to go out to play at night, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, guys!
Hey, go!
As the Goonies are planning their escape, the Fratellis appear and strip them of their loot. The Fratellis start to bind the Goonies' hands and make them walk the plank, until Chunk and Sloth arrive and distract the Fratellis long enough for the Goonies to jump overboard and swim to safety. The Fratellis proceed to grab all the treasure they can, including those on Willie's scales. This triggers another booby trap, which causes the grotto to cave in. With Sloth's help, the Goonies and Fratellis barely escape. The two groups emerge on Astoria's beach, where the Goonies reunite with their families and the police. The Fratellis are arrested, but Chunk prevents Sloth from also being taken. He invites Sloth to live with him, which Sloth accepts. Just as Mikey's father is about to sign the foreclosure papers, the Walsh's housekeeper Rosalita discovers that Mikey's marble bag is filled with gems he took from the ship that had not been seized by the Fratellis. Mikey's father triumphantly rips up the papers, declaring that they have enough money to negate the foreclosure. As the Goonies are recounting the tale of their adventure to the disbelieving press and police, everyone's attention is drawn to the Inferno, having broken free of the grotto, sailing off majestically on its own in the distance.
So where are you guys gonna go on the day after?
Motor City. My dad's gonna be shipping clerk at the Detroit radio plant.
Yeah, my dad wants to stick around the San Andreas Fault. He said there's gonna be a lot of plumbing action there someday. Yeah. My dad's taking us to New York. Come on, big guy. Easy, big guy. Busted that thing was. Yeah. My dad thinks that he can get the big guy a job with the Rangers as head goalie. My big brother.
My dad's sailing us up to Canada. He says we're gonna stay wherever the Mac will run.
We're not sticking around either. Daddy's moving his legal practice to Boston, sending me to Sarah Lawrence.
We don't have a plan yet. My dad just stares at stuff. So we're gonna move in with my grandma until we can get one end to meet the other end. Whatever that means.
Come on, you guys. There's Goonies everywhere. You guys won't be lonely for too long. Come on, let's get this truck loaded.
Okay,
Let's
come
go.
on, Sloth. Okay, watch it. Okay, now see, boy, this is pretty good. See, me and you're gonna have a fun time, you know? See, there was once this Chinese restaurant out here that you could OD on for $5. It was really great. Okay, hold on a second. See, you know what I busted that statue? You see, he can, Joe Rogan came flying out on that thing. Híjole, ¿cómo se ruido esa porque... Chillo aquí. Mira, sí, sí.
¡Señora Watch! ¡Estamos ricos! ¡Save the Goonies! ¡Save the Goonies! ¡Mira nomás, ya tenemos mucho dinero! ¡No firme! ¡No firme! ¡Mira nomás! ¿Cuánto dinero tenemos aquí? Señor Watch, aquí hay mucho dinero. Mire nomás, no firme.
What does she mean?
What does it mean now?
No school. Come on. No, no firme. Salve los Goonies, señor Watch. No, George. No. Salve los Goonies.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos and don't forget to press like button and share.